Spencer, coming off a 1-9 year a year ago, obviously not quite what you guys had in mind, but you got some good pieces back from that group. Just tell me how things are going so far this year.
I think we're working a lot harder. We're looking a lot better. Coaches made a big emphasis that we're coming out stronger, and our mentality is a lot different than last year. So I think that we got definitely a more positive look for this year than compared to last year.
So it's basically like a combination of it's file it and forget it, but at the same time you use it as motivation because of you obviously 1-9 is uncharacteristic for this program.
Yeah, exactly. It was an embarrassment last year. To sum it up. So it's definitely our motivation for this year. We never want that to happen again.
Slotting in the quarterback. Connor was so solid there the last couple of years. What were you able to learn from him now that you step into that position? Just as far as being a leader and just running this offense.
Yeah, Connor was really good, and I was good buddies with him, so definitely learned a lot about leadership, the way he led, hard worker. So it's just I'm trying to do everything like him, be as good as I can, and be a leader for this team.
Like I said, a lot of good pieces back. Abrams is back. Some really good pieces on the offensive line as well. How's that process coming along? Just everybody gelling, one year to the next here again.
Yeah, I definitely think that the old guys that we have back come with a lot of experience, but then we see young guys stepping into positions as well. So I think definitely compared to last year, like you're saying, we're looking a lot better. Those new guys are really stepping up, and the old guys are taking the leadership roles that we need them to be taking.
How are the numbers this year?
Definitely a little short, but I think it definitely doesn't define us. We know what we can do with the guys we got. We've got a lot of quality guys. Quality over quantity is kind of what we're stressing here. So I think that's really
Nate, coming off a 1-9 year, obviously uncharacteristic for the program here. So how hungry does that make you guys for 2016 to kind of turn things around?
Oh man, it makes us want to play a game right now. I mean, obviously 1-9 is not a good season for us after having a couple great years. So we want to bounce back, and we want to play a game as quick as possible to prove to everybody that we're different.
I know you're representing defense, but just real quick, that O-line, you got some good pieces back, you and Tyler and that. Talk to me about the gelling process, just how that comes along and how nice is it to have that cohesion one year to the next, have guys in place for a couple of years.
It's nice to have me and Tyler back when we have a couple other guys. We lost our center, Colin, but we have a new center this year, and he's definitely like learning the sticks and stuff, so we should be good. We're having a great gel right now. We have a great bond together, so as a line, we're sticking together right now.
And as far as that defense, what kind of look can we expect from you guys in that sense?
We're running the 5-net front, but we're trying to get to the quarterback as fast as possible this year, so we're trying to have a quick defensive lineup. So, I mean, you could look for a lot of sacks this year because last year we weren't really high on sacks, so we're really trying to get it up this year.
You guys gave up a lot of yards last year. Obviously, I'm sure that's something you'd like to tighten up. What are going to be the keys to that as far as getting those numbers down and in turn getting the point averages down too?
In order to get that down, we're going to have to, everybody has to do their role. At defensive end, at defensive tackle, at nose guard, at the other defensive end, at linebacker. If everybody does their role, we should be fine as a team.
And just what are numbers like this year? Is that a concern at all?
We're definitely short on numbers, but we all know we're going to be playing the whole game, so we've been conditioning all summer long for this, so there should be no problem. I mean, it's going to be hard, but we're going to have to push through it. That's just what we have to do.